Hey, what's going on? Keith from Trigger Happy. Got another gun we're going to take a look at. This is a CZ, and you've probably seen some of my reviews of CZs in the past. I'm a big CZ fan. I personally own the CZ75. Really like it. CZ75 Duty. Awesome gun also. This is the CZ Model 83, chambered in 380. Pretty heavy gun. Very nice construction, like all CZs. It's a heavy steel. I do have a few complaints with this gun, which I'll get to shortly, but overall, this is not a pocket pistol in terms of something that you're going to conceal carry real easily because of the weight. The size is small, as you can see here, but the overall weight of the gun, it's pretty hefty, I got to be honest with you. I don't know exactly what the dry weight is, but it is heavy. In terms of the construction, and yes, before we go any further, it does look exactly like a Browning, so we'll leave it at that. Chambered in 380, it is a double stack magazine. You do get two with it. I believe it holds 12 rounds if I'm not mistaken. Hammer fired gun, very nice feel to the trigger. There's not a lot of bring up at all. The double action is smooth. I dig it. I really like it. But the single action, like all CZs, outstanding. No complaints whatsoever there. Does have a manual safety, if I can show you that here. It is ambidextrous, so it's on both sides, as well as the magazine release. Ambidextrous also. I really dig that. It does not have a decocker like some guns that CZ makes does, but nevertheless, nice to have that manual safety on there. Not a big fan of the sights. They're very low profile, 3-dot sights if I can get them in here. The dots are just really small, which is, you know, I guess what you can expect. They are adjustable, but they're just very small, so it's kind of hard to show them on camera here. I'll try to get them on there the best I can, but there you go. Not a big complaint because it's a 380 and because you're kind of used to that on small caliber pistols with not the greatest sights in the world, but they're serviceable. Let's leave it at that. The slide stop only on the left hand side. That is not ambidextrous, and I do not think you can change that out. Here's my big complaint in terms of this gun. That would be the grips that it comes with stock. They're just plastic, and I'm not a big fan of them. They're kind of slick feeling, and you know, there's nothing on the front, nothing on the back. Just, that could have been done better. But you can probably customize that, you know, take out a couple screws and you've got some new grips in there, which I would highly recommend. The other thing that's a little awkward with this gun, because the slide is so thin, you would expect the grip to be as thin as well. It's not, because it's double stacked. It's pretty beefy. Does have a good feel to it. I'm not gonna lie, I like the feel, but it's just a little thicker than I expected when I picked it up. There are some nice serrations on front of the trigger guard, which I like there as well. And again, overall, it's an excellent 380 for shooting, for home defense if you want to go that route. Probably not so much for concealed carry, just due to the weight. The size doesn't bother me at all. It's just kind of the weight issue. But I like steel guns, and if you like steel guns as well, you're going to like it. One last thing, I do really like the hammer. I like the look of it, and I like the feel of it. It's just a little thing for me, but I dig it. So CZ83, and if you know us, we love CZ, and I really, again, I don't have a lot of complaints other than a few minor things, mostly being those plastic grips. Just don't like those at all. Everything else on this gun, I really dig, and especially that trigger. So light, so good, and the feel of the gun is just outstanding. So check it out, CZ83. Got this bad boy in stock, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.